Kristen, you're getting a lot of phone calls about property taxes, and property taxes is kind of a statewide thing, right? And so why don't you talk about in the arrears or in advance and like break it all down for us so we can understand the A to Z on property taxes.
Got it. So it's that special time of year when you're going to get something in the mail that is your new property tax assessment, your assessed value. Did you get yours?
I'd have to ask my wife.
Well, I'm assuming that you did by this time, and I'm assuming also that your value went up.
Probably did.
Right.
Yes.
So a lot of phone calls are coming in. People are panicked. They're like, why has my value increased? My tax bill went up. What can I do about it? So we have to look at the calculation to make sure that the increase is accurate. We have Proposal A in Michigan. This is what we have chosen to stipulate what can happen, what can't happen with our property taxes. When you buy your home, if it's your primary residence, you get a principal residence exemption. And that makes...
Ooh, that sounds fancy. What is that?
It gives you a 17 mil discount on your tax bill, and it also provides you with some protection on how much your taxes can increase year over year, right? So I talked to a person yesterday. They had a assessed value that increased by about $9,000. So the assessed value went from say 120 to 129.
Does that mean their taxes are going up $9,000?
Not necessarily, because the taxable value and the assessed value are two separate things, right? Your assessed value is going to change every year. There's a property tax assessor that works for your municipality that looks at different socioeconomic factors and assigns a value to your house.
Right.
There's also a taxable value, and that's where those millage rates are applied to calculate your tax bill. And if it's your principal residence, then the maximum that it can be increased is either 5% or the amount of the consumer price index, whichever is less.
So principal residence is the house I live in.
Yes.
So say it again, consumer index or...
Yep, the amount of the CPI, the consumer price index, or 5%, whichever is less.
Got it.
So I'm sure we've all heard enough about inflation.
Yes.
Right? Well,
I've heard enough, yes.
We had an average inflation in Michigan of about 3.1%.
Okay.
So most homeowners saw a 3.1% increase on their taxable value, and therefore that much.
3.1%. And let's say I think like that number's crazy high. What can I do about it?
Well, your first step would be to call your tax assessor, and you can make an appointment and go to basically a hearing where they'll hear out your points on what your house value, your home value should be, and you could potentially get an adjustment. An adjustment
in my favor?
It could work both ways.
Yes.
They may discover that you hadn't told them about your finished.
Yes, which is why they want you to pull permits, so then they can properly assess you for more on the property and get more tax value. So if you have any questions about your taxable value or anything else real estate, one, if it's a question about taxable value, go ahead and DM us. We'd be happy to chat with you about your assessed value and just kind of give you an overview on it. And two, if you want to learn more about anything really real estate, could be local market stats, could be real estate terms. I don't even know how much. We have tons of content out there. Subscribe to the channel, look at our channel, and you'll find a treasure trove of information about not only property taxes, but everything real estate. So appreciate you, and subscribe below. Thank you.